that hunger that you feel deep down in your soul, what you are deeply desiring, what you keep looking for in to get out from your spouse or a relationship, or out of being successful or losing weight and having that fit body, what you are hungering after, what you desire when you go after the money, when you want the new home and the new car or the experience. What you're looking for and what you're desiring above all things is you. You're desiring to literally get back in touch with your authentic self. And our authentic hearts and souls have been so conditioned from the time we came into this world by our cultures and our families and our religions, so conditioned that we have lost ourselves. We have completely lost touch with who we are authentically, and we don't even realize it, even when we are doing our best to be 100% authentic. When we really start doing the work around it and really start removing the voices and the programming, and we begin to discover, wow, most of what I do and think and say is not even me at my core. It's just a program in my mind. We're just shocked at how far away we are from our true authentic self. And this is why so many times we do things and then we hindsight think, I wish I hadn't done that. And it is because we are listening to all these voices that are in our head that have been programmed there throughout our life, highly by our experiences. We created literal phantoms in our mind that we believe is part of our identity, that talk to us and argue. Anytime our real authentic self comes up, these phantoms that we created are in our imagination, and they come up and they begin to challenge us. They begin, every time we want to make a decision or go a certain way, they challenge it. We are conditioned to think a certain way, and they are what put the limitations on us. And that hungering that we have down in our soul is to get back to our authentic self and to be able to free her or him, to be able to free that self completely and allow it to craft our own world and to express and to experience things that we truly want to experience, not go day by day by day fitting into the mold that was pre-created before we got here. That makes us feel imprisoned, and inside a prison you starve, you get hungry, you're not out and about and able to pick and choose your own foods for your soul. You are imprisoned by the constructs of the society and the culture and the religion that you've been conditioned in. And the prison guards are these phantoms that you created in trauma and in survival. And when you can start to recognize them and start to pull them down, then suddenly you start to free your soul. You start to see them everywhere. You see them in yourself. You see them in others. And you start to free your soul. And what happens when you free your soul is magic. It's magic, because life is magic. I think about that every day, just being out in nature. That the other day I saw these white camellias, and they were stark white, just beautiful white. And I thought, that flower was created out of dirt. It was created out of the dirt. That's where it was birthed. And the tree, the oak tree, was created in the same dirt. And just the miracle that we scientifically know what it took for us to even come into existence here. It's a miracle, and it's a magic. And when we have been imprisoned away from and taught that we can only go so far in our mind. We have to close off our mind, and we can only go so far by our religion, by, out of fear. We have all these fears that keep us in these little boxes, and we shut off the magic and the wonder and the mystery and our own personal power to be able to craft our own beautiful life out of this magic. And that is why we are here, to bring into the 3D, to make matter what we want to matter. I have a course that I am crafting right now, and we are working on identifying, becoming aware of the phantoms, and then burning them. It is the alchemy of the phoenix. The phoenix is a legendary animal, a legendary bird that is widely known to completely burn and then be rebirthed. But one thing that you might not know is that before this phoenix actually sets itself to fire, it builds a nest. It builds a little comfortable nest. Are you in this little comfortable nest? And it's that nest of comfort that needs to be lit afire. And everything in it, that comfortable nest, needs to be burned. And out of that, new life, magic happens. If you're interested in joining us in this course, I will leave a link below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be updated when I create new videos.